Jeez.
Oh,
Huh?
Lake.
Yep. Latonka, not Latonka, but yeah, Latonka. Good name.
But we can start. All right. Well, today we'll get the special drainage board meeting June 2nd started, and we have one thing on the agenda. And so you come forward, sir, name, address, and of course we know why you're here.
PJ Base Builders, 2102 East Market Street, Napanee. And we're here for to get a easement for sequel wire to get close to the, a little bit closer to the county tile.
Greg, you want to explain what we're doing here?
Okay, this is kind of an overview of what we're looking at. You can see the existing sequel building and the project site on that 20-acre tract. What we're looking at here is the existing building, the building addition, and the proposed building to the south. The line marked in red is the county tile. Starts at Michigan Road, works its way westerly, then northwesterly. It ranges from a 30-inch to a 24-inch to an 18-inch. It carries a lot of water from Michigan Road. Some of the documents you have this morning will show that in 2019, the Drainage Board reduced the 75-foot maintenance easement to 30 feet along the northerly line of that tile. So it's already been reduced once on the north side. Now they're coming before you today to get it reduced on the south side. And are you also looking for 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, they're looking to reduce it 30 feet, but just along that east-west stretch or more?
No, just along from east to west there.
Where
That'd be the only one. And it's only going to be parking lot, no buildings.
Okay.
The building will be a couple hundred feet from there. So I talked to Sequel also. They agreed that if they ever need to dig that concrete up, it's up to them to replace it, not you guys.
Okay. You can see the hashed area north of the building. That's proposed concrete. A couple spots there. So they're here before you to get it reduced to 30 feet. And it is fairly deep in there, 10 to 12 feet, and the soil is not the best. So if you ever had to go back in and repair it, you could have the possibility of some slide-ins. And when it slides in, you have to go wider with your trench. But if they agree that if we have to go back in there and work on it, any improvements within that stretch that we would have to disturb or destroy would not fall on the responsibility of the Drainage Board to repair. Got a couple pictures here. This is standing on the manhole structure west of the site. I'm looking east toward Michigan Road. If you look in the distance, you can see a pole. That's approximately where the tile lies. This is a little bit closer. There's that pole. This is the area that they want to get the easement reduced.
So that grassy spot's where the tile goes?
Correct. 10 to 12 feet deep. And that's my presentation. Any questions, just let me know.
There is, that's the new addition, correct? The picture here?
Yes.
That's the new addition to to the south. A couple hundred feet's going to be another new building, another new facility with a new. It's all tied together, but it's different product, right? I think if I remember right, they're different. Somehow it's separated.
Yeah, it's different. One's low voltage and one's.
Yeah. But anyhow.
They're going to keep the build. They want to keep the project separate. It'll be one owner, but it'll.
Yeah.
The projects will be separate.
But that's why.
They won't be going across that tile. They're going to be that. You see the driveway going all the way to the west. They're not going to be cutting across with anything going across. So it's not like they're going to be having trucks going across. We got a driveway in there now. We got approved to put that in temporarily until the Argus gets the other road put in for us.
That was kind of the reason behind, because the clear south building will have a parking lot on the north side, if I remember right, and they're gonna get up towards that. That's the reason for the variance. Same as on the north side of the tile.
So if I hear you right, Craig, and I would be willing to support this, we just basically want Sequel to assume some financial responsibility for the future of this area, right?
Correct. If that tile ever breaks down, and we have to make repairs, yeah.
Are you authorized to make that commitment on behalf of the company?
I had the conversation with them and they said absolutely, they,
Okay.
and I'm actually part owner in the building.
Okay.
Not the business, but the building itself, I'm part owner of that, so.
Okay.
We would have the right to, I could make that call, but I did talk with Rich and
Mm.
the other owners. And they said, yeah, they need to repair anything, they're willing to sign the paper or whatever you
All right.
guys have. for us
Yeah,
to
have
do.
Rich sign the paper.
That's my recommendation, yeah. So,
Have a legal drawn up and have Rich sign it.
Yep.
I got one question for you. When did you know you needed a variance?
What's that?
When did you know you needed a variance?
When did I know?
Yeah.
When Stan Klotz, we were out there and we were talking about it, and then for
March
some
19th.
reason we just totally spaced it. We just pushed and trying to get it going. We forgot about, I guess you guys had a meeting earlier, we didn't know. I didn't
We
know
had,
about
we
it.
had two.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were surprised you weren't here.
Yeah.
That's my fault, I apologize for that. We don't miss meetings like that.
I just wondered.
Yep, no, it's my fault, not your guys' fault, you guys told me.
So what's the board want to do here?
I would make the motion to approve. Will this be recorded, this variance how do we go back later and prove that they're gonna be
This will
responsible?
be recorded in the minutes of the drainage board.
Okay, then I'll make the motion to
I will
approve.
say one thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to grant the variance request, this is a tax parcel by itself with the dark lines and the two dashes. That's actually in the name of the town of Argus. I don't think you should grant it. There's no need to grant it to the east of that, correct? Just on this one tax parcel.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so you don't go any further east than you have to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you're getting into Argus's territory, correct?
Well, actually, Argus owns this property today.
So what's,
It's a county drain, but Argus owns the property.
Correct.
so what is the parcel number we're looking at here, Derek? Is there a part, we need to put the parcel number in the,
So when we fill out the paperwork, or him, Rich to sign, would we have the parcel number in here for you?
See, this is the property line right here. This is the parcel number right here. This is we don't want to put an easement over here, it's on that one.
They are working on it.
okay,
Okay.
so I would make a motion to reduce, give them a variance to reduce the setback to 30 feet, but them being responsible for any future repairs to the parking lot, should it be damaged, to repair the tile on parcel number 6022 911 01 00 100 1016. Is that correct? That suit you?
Yes.
it stands not gonna be pending receipt of a letter of responsibility.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, pending signage from the ownership of the project.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the paper and Rich is gonna sign it.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we grant the variance. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. All right. Is that all I got to do today, Craig?
That's all we got.
Easy.
Motion adjourned. Second.
Thank you guys.
I'll tell you what we told you that day. We want these jobs in Argus and in Marshall County, but don't do this to us again. Okay, thanks,
And
Pete.
we gotta keep those roads open for you guys down there too, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but man, I don't want